All right, guys. Today we are watching Into the Dragon. I do not know much about this film. I do know that Bruce Lee is in it, and it was actually like his debut film, I believe um that came out in America. Um, and it kind of made him a household name in America. Before then, he had um plenty of movies out dealing with martial arts and stuff, but this is the film that actually got him recognition in the United States, which is kind of interesting. I don't know much about Bruce Lee, to be honest with you guys, but um, I just know that this is the film that made him popular. Um, don't know much about his backstory or anything like that. I will tell you guys that I am a big fan of karate movies. And yes, karate is, I believe, just one form of many different types of martial arts that are out there. Um, and by no means am I, an expert or anything, but I've seen a lot of martial art movies and stuff like that with The Karate Kid, The Last Dragon, Last Man Standing with Will Smith, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but I IP Man or LP Man, Bloodsport. I really like Bloodsport. In fact, I was watching that the other day, and I decided, you know what, I haven't done a karate movie or a martial arts movie in on the channel yet, and I would really like to do that. Plus, this was made in the 70s, and I haven't done a 70s film in quite some time. I think it's almost been a year since I've done a 70s movie. Um, I'm pretty sure. So I figured why not, do it today. So that's what we're doing today. But without any further ado, guys, let's actually just get into the dragon. Bruce Lee. They have like boxing gloves on, but it doesn't look like boxing gloves or the traditional boxing gloves. There you go. Showing off there just a bit.
Mr. Lee, I've come to speak to you about a tournament of martial arts. A tournament to which you've already received an invitation.
I think we're in the middle of a story because, like I said, he has other movies that might lead up to this one. I don't know yet. I don't know if that's the case or not. I didn't know really where to start with his movies to begin with.
Kick me. Kick me.
What was that? An exhibition? We need emotional content. That's it. How did it feel to you?
Let me think.
Don't think. Feel.
Don't think, feel.
Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. Do you understand?
I don't know if I do or not. Well, that's kind of interesting that he came up with the choreography for the fights as well. That's kind of cool.
That's Han. That's the only film we have on him. We know that he was a member of your temple, a Shaolin monk, now a renegade. We got our hands on a demonstration film of O'Hara. This was before he picked up a facial scar somewhere.
I wonder if we're gonna find out what that actually was that caused him to get the scar.
What do you know about Han?
Totally self-sufficient. All of his efforts, seemingly, are directed towards supporting what he calls his School of Martial Arts. Han's only contact with the outside world is this tournament, which he holds every 3 years. We believe he selects attractive girls and methodically builds their dependence on drugs, then sells them to an elite clientele around the world. We want you to go in there as our agent. Get us our evidence.
Now, why doesn't somebody pull off 45 and bang, settle it?
No guns.
Why? I know the obvious answer to that, but
He had a bad experience with them once, and he's fearful of assassination. 2 months ago, we managed to place a female operative on the island. Since then, we've lost her. If she's still there, she might have something. Name's Mei Ling.
so the romantic interest, possibly.
I was in the city with your sister at that time. Run! Run! Ow! Ha! Yeah!
Well, she knows how to defend herself. Well, you kind of in a pickle now. Gonna lock yourself in here.
Do not agree with what I am going to do. It is contrary to all that you have taught me and all that Sulin believed.
Revenge for his sister. Oh.
Come on, Roper. It's 175 big ones by Monday the 15th.
Only 150.
You forget interest. It's the dough, Roper, or we gotta break something. You got it?
Not right now, he doesn't.
Going on a trip, are you?
Where's the plane ticket for?
Hong Kong. By Hawaii.
He's not going to Hawaii.
Well, look what we got here! Assaulting a police officer!
Yeah, not like you could actually do anything about it, though.
Do I bother you?
Don't waste yourself.
Don't waste yourself.
My style? You can call it the art of fighting without fighting.
The art of fighting without fighting? Show me some of it.
Later. Don't you think we need more room?
Where else?
That island, on the beach. We can take this boat.
Hey! What the hell are you doing? Hey, are you crazy?
Outsmarted him.
Try to pull yourself up, or I'll let go the line.
There's not even paddles or anything, I don't think. Except maybe one to his right there at the...
Would you look at that?
A woman like that could teach you a lot about yourself.
He did not seem amused with that comment.
Gentlemen, welcome. You honor our island. I look forward to a tournament of truly epic proportions.
It would have been nice to actually see it.
Mr. Williams.
For me?
A gift, Mr. Lee.
So everyone's getting the same treatment.
There was a girl at the feast tonight.
Which girl, sir?
The owner of this god.
Oh, yes. I know the one. I'll send it to you. Pick one.
I already have.
Wise decision.
Kept in the palace, watched always. I know nothing of Han's activities away from the palace. But I can tell you this, people disappear.
Who?
The girls, every one of them. They're summoned to Hans at night, and the next day, they're gone.
I would assume that he just kind of gets rid of them and not, killing them or anything, just sends them back to wherever they came from. Seen that depicted in Cobra Kai.
Gentlemen, let the tournament begin.
I think this scene is to basically demonstrate their power right before the tournament. That way they know who to match up with. Oh, he's starting to get angry now. Oh, I finally get it. They're basically betting on whether or not he would actually lose or not.
Where you go?
Out in the moonlight, baby.
It is not allowed. You must stay.
Oh? Goodbye.
Wow. Okay. What is he after, though? That's the question. Oh, you know what? I bet it is that he's after whatever it was that they told him to find at the very beginning of the movie. I forgot about the whole secret agent type thing.
A human fly.
Gentlemen, it seems that one of you was not content last night. Who it was is not important at this time. What is important is that my guards performed their duties incompetently.
So besides beating them up, what is the importance, or not the importance, but rather the what are you gonna do to him? Oh, never mind. He killed him. One of them at least. Wow.
Boards don't hit back.
Boards don't hit back.
O'Hara!
Nice. Very, very nice. Oh, that's gotta hurt. No shit. Surprised you can even stand after that.
O'Hara!
I'm not sure what the rule is for either tapping out or how to actually give up or anything like that. He's dead.
Your style is unorthodox,
But effective.
it is not the art, but the combat that you enjoy.
The winning.
It is defeat that you must learn to prepare for.
Very, very true.
What were you looking for when you attacked my guards?
Wasn't me.
You were the only man outside the palace.
Oh, that's coming back into play.
But I wasn't the only one.
You will tell me who else.
What reason would he have to protect Bruce at this point? He doesn't. I like how he just slaps him, gets him out of the way.
Opium. We are investing in corruption, Mr. Roper. The business of corruption is like any other.
Oh, yeah. Provide your customers with products they need and encourage that need a little bit to stimulate your market. And pretty soon your customers will come to depend on you. I mean, really need you. It's the law of economics.
The only reason he would show him all this is for him to become the new right-hand man.
I am exposing so much of myself, I forget what I see.
Yeah, I just said that.
I'm hoping you'll join us, represent us in the United States.
That's disturbing. And they were friends too.
And you want me to join this?
There are certain realities I want us to have a clear understanding.
There's no misunderstanding between us.
Help me! I'm Sharon Keene. I am California. Help me! Please help me! Mister, come back, please! You have to come back, please! Help me! Help me!
You would think she would stop as soon as the nurse came. Oh, that's what he's gonna do with the snake. And he was kind of bored with it. Oh, I love that shot. The expression he gives without actually saying anything's interesting. I still wonder what's in that water, if anything.
The battle with the guards was magnificent. Your skill is extraordinary. And I was going to ask you to join us.
What's going on?
Would you be good enough to participate in this morning's edification?
Edification?
Yeah, that was a question mark for me too. I don't know what that means.
What are you going to do to him?
Not me, Mr. Roper. You.
Bruce Lee can beat him, Roper. So I'm not sure where this is going. And Mr. Han, if I'm saying that correctly, Han should know that.
There's a point I won't go beyond.
I was right about you. I will find someone with whom you can fight. Bolo.
Nice little POV there. His leg had to be hurting from that, but it didn't seem to affect him.
All right, now!
Everyone else is just standing there waiting for their turn. Oh, he's got a hand missing. Wow, it got stuck. Those are some real cool shots with the blade. I really like the tracking movement. What made you think you could jump in the air? I like that there's no music in this fight. Usually there's music in the background and there's no music. I don't think that's real sharp. It could be. Oh, I love this. It's making for a cool effect. Like a Hall of Mirrors situation. I really like this. Well, there you go. Break all the glass. Was that from the original? The point where the spear was? It was. That is so fucking cool. That was very creative. I really like that. That was so fucking cool. No! She died. Okay, I really have to say that I like Into the Dragon a lot more than I thought I would. The film itself has a lot of unique camera angles and POV shots, which I just find absolutely interesting. But there is a lot of visual storytelling. We actually did find out how he got the scar, and it was through visual storytelling that we got that answer. I didn't pick up on that until I was editing it back that we kind of got that answer. Same thing with the reason why he was sent to the island in the first place. But with that being said, I feel like this movie is in the middle of a series because um it is explained that uh Bruce had gotten an invitation, so maybe in the other movies he got an invitation before, and we're just seeing the results of that, which I find kind of interesting. I mean, it was kind of I can find it interesting because I don't think it was that common back then, but with stuff like Marvel and stuff, it's actually pretty common to watch these movies together in kind of a series. But I don't know if that's the case here or if it was just a matter of convenience. I really like the Hall of Mirrors. It's a great way to actually get great shots and great stuff without actually having to do a lot of uh, post-editing work to get those shots that actually just look cool on its own um without actually having to do any post-production work, which is very, very nice. It's all there in the camera. You don't have to mess with anything, um, and stuff like that. Um, there were one or two shots that I really liked. I really like Bruce Lee. He actually can have expression and emotion in just his facial reactions to things. One being the snake, and two being what I believe Roper said about the right hand girl of the main bad guy there. I forget his name at the moment, but it'll come to me. Mr. Han, I believe. I like O'Hara quite a bit, because a lot of his stuff was shown through film, which you actually had to watch. It wasn't really told to you very much. In order to get a sense of their history, you actually had to watch what was being said. It wasn't expedition or expedition exposition, which is quite interesting. To me, to have the main bad guy for Bruce Lee not have exposition told to you by that point, which is interesting because in the beginning of the film, there's a lot of exposition, and I think they did it a smart way to not overload you with exposition because in the very beginning of the movie, like the first 10 or 15 minutes, it's nothing but exposition, which I just found kind of interesting. So they did a kind of a balancing act with that as well, which is very, very good. I didn't realize it at the time, otherwise I would have commented more. But we actually were getting a little bit of everybody's backstory when they were preparing to leave for the boat. And I really do like that. Except that I didn't know that was going on. So we got Roper's first. Then we got Mr. Williams. And then we have well, first we had Bruce Lee's, then we had Roper's, then we had Mr. Williams. I kind of left this part out of the editing, but it seems like Roper and Williams served in Vietnam together, and so that was kind of shocking just for him to see Williams that way, because they had served together and stuff like that. And Mr. Han wanted him to understand that there are certain, according to him, there are certain realities that he must prepare for, and he found his breaking point for when Roper wouldn't go beyond. And he didn't, because ultimately Han wanted him to fight Bruce, which he couldn't do. One more thing real quick, or one more thing is edification. I didn't know what edification meant, so I looked it up, and I'll put it here in the video. But yeah, I just wanted to look it up, and I'm gonna paraphrase this, but it's just about improving your mental state and your intelligence about art, different forms of art, which is kind of interesting because I never heard that word before. I'm a little bit curious what happened to Han's hand, but I'm not. It's not something that needs to be answered. I think it's just better left up to mystery. Again, I really liked the Hall of Mirrors, because from a creative perspective, like I said, it just allows you not to have to mess with editing. It's all right there in the camera, and you don't have to mess with things. But other than that, guys, I do want to know more about Bruce Lee. So if you do know a little bit more about him and where I should continue next with this movie, if at all, let me know. If I should or shouldn't, or what my next movie should be. But I am more than willing to do another martial arts movie, besides the ones that I have already listed in the intro. So with that, guys, let me know what your thoughts and feelings are on this film, your thoughts on my reaction and that sort of thing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.